WSOT, the world's biggest trading competition, begins this season. Unleash your trading skills on 4 epic battlefields: Squad Showdown, Copy Trading Fest, Arena Raffle, and Buddy Rally. Conquer as a team or race solo and unlock an 8 million USDT prize pool. Win stellar Rolex watches and drive away in a Lamborghini. Gear up and lead your squad this season. Get in the game and score big with early bird rewards if you sign up within the first 72 hours. It's time to unleash your skills and dominate the official race for the ultimate victory. To participate, ensure 500 USDT worth of assets in your BYBIT account. Limited edition WSOT NFT awaits the first 5,000 successful new user registrations. Now it's time to choose your battlefield. First, the Derivative Squad Showdown. Lead or join a squad and become part of the action. Form a squad with 10 members and choose between public or private mode. As a squad member, select an open team or use an invitation code to join the excitement. Top 10 squads with the highest P&L claim 60% of the total prize pool. Top 150 individuals with the highest trading volume sees 20%, while the remaining 20% goes to the top 150 individuals with the highest profit in derivatives and options. Qualify for big rewards with a derivatives transaction volume of 30,000 USD or more. Winning squad leaders get 20% of troop rewards. Top 10 members share 30%, and the rest is divided equally among qualifying squad members. Second, the Copy Trading Fest. Participate as a master trader or follower. If you haven't chosen a role yet, simply apply on the Copy Trading Fest page. Master traders will be ranked based on their followers' P&L. Followers will be ranked individually. Winners share up to 300,000 USDT. Third, the Arena Raffle. Complete daily tasks during the competition to enter the Arena Raffle. Win up to $1,000 in BTC tokens and exclusive WSOT NFTs. Lastly, the Buddy Rally. Get your friends to deposit $100 for 2 shots at winning up to 2,000 USDT. Watch your prizes soar as your friends trade with higher volumes. Trade with a squad and achieve a volume of $30,000 for a chance to win a Lambo or Rolex on our epic YouTube live stream. Hold on tight. Registered traders are already in the running for the Arena Raffle and Buddy Rally, putting you in the race to win sensational prizes. So, do you have what it takes? Level up with us and join WSOT now.
Are you excited? Big dump. How you guys doing? Let me just lower the music a little bit. There we go. Some background noise. Hope you're doing well. How's everybody in the chat? Mladen is there. How you doing, man? Dimut, the beauty, cold crypto. Hell, how is everybody doing? Are we doing good? How far down can we get? The spring is happening, guys. The spring is happening. It's a falling wedge. It's a falling wedge, and we are getting the spring just before Monday, and then Tuesday, the very 1st of August, the supermoons are coming. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. We are believers. I mean, what do you have in life if you do not have belief? You gotta believe in something. Damn, John, what's up? You gotta believe in something, right? You cannot go through life without believing. There needs to be hope. Hope gets you to your goals. Hope gets you out there. You need to look forward to something. And we got the moons. And the moons are coming. They're so close. So close. Believe. Damn, John, exactly. We gotta have belief. If you don't have belief, you got nothing. The only thing that's left, if you remove the belief, if you remove the hope, the only thing that's left, it's depression. It's your own self. It's the pain. So instead of focusing on the bad things, we focus outside towards the future, towards the supermoons. How you guys doing? Sagar Kate is in the chat. Now, Sagar Kate, you gotta join. You gotta join. By the way, we're gonna talk about this in a second, but World Series of Trading, guys. It's, you know, registration ends in 17 days. The competition starts in 8 days. On 7th of the August, the competition starts. So you get 7 more days, 8 more days, 9 more days. 9 more days to join before the competition actually starts. Late start is like, you know, 10 days into the competition. We got a team called TA Fans Club. TA Fans Club. We got 3 members, so Sagar Kate, I'm expecting you to be here. Mladen, you gotta join us because it says we have Mladen. I mean, what kind of team can we, you know, are we gonna be if we don't even have Mladen? You know, we gotta have Mladen, right? We gotta have Mladen. So Mladen, you gotta join. You gotta join very, very soon. There's a link in the chat, so you know, click the link, man. Click the goddamn link. I know you got a BYBIT account, so it's not because of the affiliate things. Just join the team, man. Join the team. Join the, you know, the I don't know what's called. First time I heard of WSOT seems interesting. Sagar Kid, I think you were in a World Series of Trading last time. I think I remember you though. I might be wrong. We had like 20-30 members last time. So, you know, I'm gonna be happy if we only have 10 members because this is some kind of bear market. And, you know, not a lot of people are watching my streams. So, you know, I need to be better at shilling streams. So I'm gonna try to make, you know, in the next, you know, 7-8 days, I need to make more videos and shield the team a little bit more. Join the TLA squad. Yeah, TLA, it's not TLA squad, the TA Fans Club squad. So, you know, join the team, guys. There is that. So we gotta get at least 7 more members before it starts. Because if you have less than 10 members, then the team gets, you know, disbanded, and you know, there is no fun. There is no fun time. I'm gonna join. I've been too busy. Toldi, there you go. We got number 4 in line. We got number 4. So we only need 6 more. Mladen is 5th. So we technically only need 5 more. Sagar Kate is gonna join. That's 6. So, you know, we only need 4 more people and we're done. We're done. I'm in if Mladen is in. Yeah, exactly. Mladen, you heard what Sagar Kate said, right? Demjan, are you in? Are you in? You only need $500. I mean, technically it's not only $500, you know, but you need $500 to compete though. And it's, you know, I understand it can be a lot of money to somebody, but technically, you know, when you are in crypto, it's okay. You know, spending money on groceries, you know, $20, that's too much. Spending, you know, 2,000 on the crypto, that's like, you know the meme. I'm scared to join because I've lost money on BYBIT. Yeah, I mean, you know, everybody, you know, does that. No, I'm done with derivatives, just spot. Okay, then, that's cool, that's cool. You know thyself. Understand your strengths and weaknesses. That's good. I appreciate that. But, DJ God. But that said, is this gonna go down, guys? Is this gonna go down? Now, we're gonna invert the chart a little bit up here. And, you know, you've seen these kind of charts, guys. You've seen these kind of charts. You know, it goes up here, explodes, you know, goes up here, consolidates, tries up here, goes up here towards the upside, and then falls. As soon as this line is broken, guys, as soon as that line is broken, as soon as this uptrend line, or technically downtrend line is broken, it's game over. The moons are gonna pump it. And I said that today might be the day that, you know, Bitcoin dumps, and I was expecting this dump because it does seems very, you know, very interesting dump because we are having, you can see the green line. That's the moons, guys. That's the big moons. That's the big moon. Can you get the moons on the chart? New moon. Nah, where is the moon? I think I have the moon somewhere up here. Moon. There we go. That is moon. Let me just, you know, make the moon up here. This is the moon, guys. This is the moon. Exactly on this green line. That's the moon. And when that happens, guys, we're going to the moon. The moon, when the moon comes, we're going to the moon. And that's very, very soon. But I was expecting this down move because oftentimes before big moves, you do have spring. So I'm expecting this spring to happen, get out of the, you know, falling wedge, and then explode towards upside. That is the game plan. That is everything I actually wanted to do. And I said in the chat today, if Bitcoin goes down, altcoins might crash, and altcoins are crashing. If you look at Phantom, we entered a long position up here on Phantom. I actually exited, you know, 50% of my long position over here on BYBIT. I'm right now down $36, but you know, I had a full position, but I exited 50% of position on BYBIT give or take 50%. On BYBIT on position up here at the top with this, something like, you know, $4 loss or something like that, because it kind of, you know, even though this move up here is very legit, I was expecting Bitcoin to go down, and this would even be a better up here. Look down here on this week on the downside up here, coming down to these lows. It is very, very nice. Now the big question is, are we gonna continue down here? And I think this is gonna play out because this is 4-hourly time frame, so we already broke down. There is no retest, zero retest up here, so we are having this very fast spring down. Now the big question is whether this is gonna go just do this, or if this is gonna create some kind of pattern down here and then go towards the upside. You know, it is, you know, 50-50 what's gonna happen next over here. This is kind of curving a little bit. There is no very speedy move towards upside. So I'm just gonna assume this is gonna create some kind of pattern down here on short time frames, 5 minutes, 50 minutes time frames pattern. There will be some kind of pattern over here. I don't know what kind of pattern it's gonna be. Maybe we should already start, you know, drawing the lines. I'm a little bit unsure what kind of pattern that's gonna be, but there will be pattern over here, and out of this pattern I think that it just might actually start going towards upside. But I was expecting Monday dump, and Monday dump is not actually happening on the Monday, it is actually happening on Sunday before the close. And right now what we have on the chart is the last 4-hourly close. So over here what you can see, let me just remove the moon because, you know, moon. What we have right now on the 4-hourly chart is we have the last 4-hourly candle. So this candle up here is the last 4-hourly candle just before the daily close. So the daily close up here, we are looking for the daily close, and right now we are having this last 4-hourly candle to see how this is actually going to play out. Now we are still on Phantom, so let's go back to let's go back to Bitcoin and see what's going to happen. Now what you see here on Bitcoin up here, that we moved down, but you see my line down here. This is my support line, and support line, previous 4-hourly candle closed above the support line, so this is just weakening below it. Are we just gonna close up here? Is this spring already done? Are we that bullish to just break out right now, or are we gonna close down here and then Monday go a little bit more lower down here and then go towards upside? Because we didn't actually pick up the liquidity just yet. We came very, very close down here, and you can see down here we came very close, but we didn't pick out this liquidity up here. A lot of this other liquidity is already picked up, because right now what we are doing over here, there was a lot of liquidity being created by the longs that have been going long over here towards upside. So right now when you're going down here, dipping into this area, you can see up here we're trying to dip into this area. We're actually technically already dipping into that area. This is just, it goes something like this over here. We are already dipping into that area. We are dipping into that liquidity zone where we are picking up liquidity just before the moons actually pump us towards upside. So this is a, the gameplay is set. I was kind of expecting this to move to happen. We have also on the bigger time frame up here, let me just remove some unnecessary lines on the chart. We got two patterns up here being created. Number one, the first one is this falling wedge pattern, and the falling, everybody knows how falling wedges play out. They go something like this and then go towards upside, right? And we are stupidly bullish right now. We have been stupidly bullish for a long time, and right now we are looking for this breakout towards upside. Now this is a falling wedge, that's how they work, and we are not in any kind of, we are in a strong uptrend, not strong up, but we are in a weekly, monthly uptrend. There is no reason to be bearish and thinking that this falling wedge is for whatever reason gonna break towards downside over here and go lower. Can it do that? I mean, anything can happen, but I just don't see it happening right now. The second pattern up here is expanding musical instrument up here. I explained this in the previous video. I explained this in a lot of videos, but when you have some kind of expanding musical, let's draw it another way. Over here, you have some kind of expanding musical instrument up here. You will see these touches up here on the top side, but eventually this last touch won't actually come all the way up to the line, right? So this line towards upside up here, this last touch won't come to the line because it will show weakness, and it will do something like this and go down, and then it will play towards upside. So what I'm seeing right now over here on this expanding musical instrument is this move up here does not necessarily has to go all the way down to 28.2. It can go to 28.5, it can go down to 28.7, it can go in just over here, but oftentimes it tries to go do that and then fails to go other side. Let me just reverse it. Let me remove everything up here and just draw the lines up here again, so you can see this expanding musical instrument up here, because it is kind of okay-ish. And you know, I'm a little bit unsure whether this is, you know, maybe it's some place up here, maybe this is the expanding musical instrument, right? But you can see up here these touches on the upside right now. So right now it goes, you know, it tries up here, tries to go towards the upside. Might go up here, already start breaking, but you know, this move up here often happens when it goes up here. It tries to grab whatever liquidity was, you know, grabbable up here, and then it goes towards the downside. So you know, that's the game plan. That's what I'm looking at right now, and how this is gonna play out. Let me just move all of the lines so we can clean chart. There we go. So you can see already the Bitcoin is recovering a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure whether this recovery is actually legit or not, because it is recovering because it just got extended too fast towards downside, right? So it can take a little while this to play out. It looks like, you know, it's trying to, you know, create a V-shaped recovery up here towards upside, but I'm a little bit unsure. I would assume, since it's already Sunday, that in the coming day until Tuesday, we might just get some kind of pattern down here, right? Some kind of pattern. It doesn't have to happen, but you know, my gut feeling is telling me. There is one more thing that I want to show you, guys, and I think it's very, very interesting. This has to do with you know, market psychology, right? Market psychology. You will see this all the time on the charts. Now, pay attention over here. You can see up here that, you know, where I will going, you know, from the bottom of the wedge. I can see that. Okay, there is a bottom of the wedge over here, right? When I've been going from the bottom of the wedge sideways up here towards the, you know, top of the wedge up here, you can see up here that we actually try to break in that towards the upside, right? You see this is a breakout towards the upside, and if you go to the small time frames, you will see the breakup up here. I think there is also some kind of volume. There is a little bit of volume up here, trying to break up and then failed, went up to the retest, tried to go up here for again, failed that, and then fell down. Here's the thing about these breakouts. When you have some kind of line, and you see, you know, especially for example some kind of rising wedge, and you see the price break that rising wedge, everybody becomes stupidly bullish. A lot of breakout traders start trading that. Now the problem with this move up here is that oftentimes you know it should do this move towards upside, but it doesn't do that. It does this. You know, it kind of hugs the support line. It doesn't bounce. It shows weakness. It fails to pump, and that is actually very, very big, you know, no signal, and that's actually when it goes down. So over here we actually, you know, if this line is legit, we try to break it. I mean, it does look legit. We try to break it, we fail that. We try to break it, we fail that, and you know, when the breakout has a failure, that's a very, very no signal. So that was already a no signal. You can see up here that we are not having, you know, straight V-shaped recovery up here. It is pulling back already. There is, you know, weakness in the chart. The price is doing this move towards that side. I don't know how much it's gonna go, but what we are looking right now tonight for is the bottom, guys. We are looking for the bottom. We're gonna look for altcoins. We're gonna look for what we can long, what we can, you know, because we are definitely not shorting this crap. You know, most bullish month in the history of the months, supermoons, 2 supermoons in a row after a falling wedge with an expanding musical instrument just below the channel without actually dropping down, no bar pattern. Extremely bullish. Why would you short? Dump, do you hold altcoins? Of course I hold altcoins, man. I'm an altcoin. I don't hold altcoins. I have bags of altcoins. You know what bags are? Bags are not altcoins that you have that are in profit. Bags are actually altcoins that are actually down big time. So when you say you have bags, you actually have bags that you are carrying around like XRP hodlers. You've seen the video, right? Like XRP hodlers, you have bags, right? And bags are, you know, these things that are heavy that you know, they sit on your shoulders. They make you depressed. Those are the bags because they are down so much in your, it affects your life. I don't want to start day trading, so this could be the time to learn and join the team. Yeah, but it's $500, so if it's not throwaway money, don't do it, because you know, you never, guys, when it comes to World Series of Trading, you do not want to start trading in the World Series of Trading. Although I would like you to join, so if $500 is not a lot to you, join. But the thing is, there is too much competition and emotion. And when there is competition and emotion, you do bad mistakes, right? So you never want to compete. You never want to have any kind of emotional attachment to anything. You want to be calm. You don't want to, you know, trade volatility. You want to trade calmness, you know, slow moves and stuff like that, right? So you want to be there and trading. So for new guys, it's not actually, you know, recommended. But, you know, if you want to join, if you know, $500 is throwaway money to, you know, do that. Sweet dreams. I got out well, 8 in profit. There we go, 8 in profit. Woo! Oh, you were 8 in profit. Nice. I was $4 in loss. I bought myself 4 beers with 8. I'm happy. There you go. I was actually up $10, and I was thinking like, yeah, I should probably get out. You know when you get that gut feeling and the gut feeling is telling you should get out. But there is something like, yeah, but what if it breaks towards the upside? Because I've done that before, you know. I close my position in 10 bucks profit, and then, you know, a couple hours later it just goes, you know. So, yeah, a little bit, you know, problematic history there that is keeping me, you know, in check and doesn't let me do what I need to do. But, you know, I need to be a little bit quicker on the trigger when it comes to closing my position and stuff like that. Right, but doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. I think this position might actually play out as long as I don't get liquidated on the rest of the account, because I got right now 150 bucks left, so that's gonna be like 150. Yeah, that's 50% of the position. As long as it doesn't get liquidated, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. My position up here. You can see up here I bought somewhere up here, right? Up here, and up here at the tops up here I was like, yeah, I should probably get out, but nah. And over here it went down, and I was like, yeah, if it comes up, I'm gonna sell. And it came up here, and I was like, nah, and it went down. So now, there is that. Hello, nice lines. Crypto Unicorn, welcome to the chat. You gotta join the World Series of Trading team, man. Lauren, Austria, you can buy 10 beers for 8 bucks. Easy. Polkadot. We're gonna see. Okay, so the big question is what's gonna happen with Bitcoin, and as we just saw over here, let's go into the small time frames. See, did we see anything up here? There is no exhaustion pattern up here. This over here was exhaustion pattern. Right now, you're just going inside this falling wedge or something like that, so it might break towards the upside up here. This is 1 minute chart, so nothing is, you know, certain in life when it comes to 5 minute charts. But I don't think that this dump is done just yet. So I think we need to look at coins. We need to look at which coins are hitting the major support levels, and we need to look at, you know, what can we actually get out of this, right? So over here we got a Cardano up here. You can see a Cardano dump down to the support level, even broke down the support level up here on the downside. This is 4-hourly Cardano chart. And you can see up here, Cardano is actually on the bottom. So the big question is, Cardano gonna break down? Is everything right now gonna break towards the downside up here? Is this dumping gonna happen? All right, let me go up here. Because if Cardano does break down out of this channel up here, you know, we are looking at support on the bigger channel up here. I can zoom out a little bit so you can see this support. I mean, there are a couple of channels. I absolutely no clue where the channels. Yeah, this channel is created up here, and by this bottom down here, right? So this is the channel up here. So it might go down to that channel, but you know, this option up here, you know, is gonna do that? That's the big question. And then, you know, do something like this back inside and, you know, towards the upside. Yeah, but we are definitely bullish. We are definitely bullish, but we need to watch the charts and, you know, watch. If you look at a 12-hour time frame, this actually didn't break 10-20 moving average. Down here is still above 10 moving average up here, and on the weekly time frame up here, it is just pulling back. It is just pulling back a little bit. So maybe it's gonna climb above the 10 moving average up here by the daily close. So that's 3 more hours left on the daily close. Maybe just bounce towards the upside. But you know, but I don't like this. You know, I don't like this. You know, I would like to have some kind of exhaustion pattern rather than, you know, this uptrend pattern over here, because these uptrend patterns, you know, easily break down, right? So if there comes any kind of, you know, form of bearishness, you know, this just breaks down, right? But if you have exhaustion pattern, you are sitting down there on the exhaustion pattern and everything reverses, these things just, you know, explode. So you gotta think of these exhaustion patterns as some kind of, you know, a ribbon, right? You take the ribbon and you know, pull it back. Yeah, this is ribbon and this is ribbon being pulled back, and it just explodes towards the upside. These are a lot more, you know, a lot more powerful moves. But Cardano has been performing decently lately. When I say decently, you know, this is a weekly option chart, so there is that. Okay, let's move a little bit long. Let's look at Algo up here a little bit and see what Algo is doing up here. There we go. Right now we are getting these bottoms on the chart, right? We are getting these bottoms on the chart right now. You can see up here is doing this, you know, V-shape pattern up here. You can see up here is coming, you know, it had a big explosion up here. It's trying the second time right now, trying third time up here. You know, it is up here at the top, right? If it starts breaking this and, you know, goes up here, I mean, that's devastation. I mean, everybody starts crying, you know, and leaving the crypto, and then crypto dies, right? But let's see if do we have any kind of you know, bullish divergences on the chart over here, because I think we might just have that over here. So let me see bullish divergence on, yeah, we do have bullish divergence on the chart. Two bullish divergences on the chart. over here, there was the one bullish divergence up here from the bottom down there. This was the first bullish divergence, and right now we have secondary bullish divergence. So there is double bullish divergence on the chart or algo right now. Now this doesn't have to stand. You understand? You remember what I said before? When you have bullish or bearish divergences, they don't mean anything. The only thing they mean, divergences. The only thing divergences mean is that we are consolidating, and right now we are consolidating. That's it. But we like the consolidation, right? And bullish divergence might actually tell us when we are getting very close to some kind of breakout. Now there is also a line up here on the chart. I learned this from Master Senpai. I don't know, Master Trader Mladen. That's still not in our team. Let's see if he joined our team. If he didn't join our team yet, let's. I think he joined our team. I think he joined our team, but you know, we've been having... No, he didn't join the team yet. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? There is nothing to be waiting for, man. There is nothing to be waiting for. Just click join. Click the link, join the team. That's it, done. You're in. We have Mladen. That's the only thing you need to do. But let's see if this actually plays, you know, any better on the weekly time frame up here. I mean, there seems to be some kind of... I mean, it's extend down here, but you know, it doesn't seem to be anything up here. And weekly time frame up here, there is no divergence on the weekly time frame. There is no divergence on the weekly time frame. This is 2 weeks. On the weekly there is 3 day. Let's see 3 day down here. But these are support levels, so we are hitting those support levels like you know what. The big question is how this is gonna play out, right? Are we gonna have a wick again and then, you know, right back down? Because also here on the moving average, let me show you the moving averages as well. Why don't they have I up here? I mean, why did they remove the I? See, now there is I, but you know, when I do this, there is no I. I need I like the clicking the eyes. Eyes are important. Here is also the thing up here. You'll see these moving averages do this move, not this one. These two. Look at these two moving averages. There will, you know, this will stop curving, right? This first one, and then the secondary, the fast moving average will do this up here, right? This move up here, and then we'll start doing this, but you know, it will do the secondary move, and at one point they cross. And that's weakening, but you know, you can already sense the weakness when they're doing this, right? Because they're already coming very close to crossing, right? So the momentum is already being lost. So this up here, this move up here on the 10 moving average is showing us that momentum is being lost already. It doesn't have to be the case. I mean, it just can go towards us, but it's one of many signals that we can actually pick up and assume that, you know, some kind of momentum is being lost. Also, this might be exhaustion pattern. This might be, you know, leading pattern with a bump and run pattern. So this is leading, bump, and then, you know, you get this run pattern when it actually breaks towards us. But sometimes it continues, you know, following up here before it actually breaks and, you know, runs. So that might be the case. But, you know, it does look like it might be, you know, on the support level where we might actually long stuff, right? So that might be the case. Let's go to this small time frame, see what's happening on small time frames up here. I would like some kind of pattern to be forming down here. I mean, if this just goes towards upside right now, I mean, that's gonna be devastating because we cannot do anything. But if it starts going down here, if it starts creating some kind of pattern or something like that, right? Exhaustion pattern, expanding musical instrument, exhaustion pattern, you know, some kind of falling wedge. If it starts, you know, making some kind of pattern, some kind of double button, any pattern, anything that we can, you know, analyze and look at chart and, you know, try to pick up some kind of psychology out. I mean, that would be very nice. So what we are looking for up here is some kind of pattern that's going to tell us what's going to happen next. What is going to happen next? Because right now we did pick up, looks like we did pick up liquidity down here in the bottom, at least some of that liquidity. LTC for our opinion now. Hamza, long time no see. How about you say hello first? I looked at this yesterday after I asked you to look at it. It was up $180. It's back down to 40 now. What did I say yesterday? Did I say up or down? I don't know. I don't remember. Till I zoom out for our time frame. Not reliable. Too much noise. I know it's too much noise, but you know we like the addiction and the you know, the adrenaline rush. Shall I leave my long open or close? I think it might recover if Bitcoin don't crash more. I'm looking to the moon. It looks amazing already. I don't know. Where is the moon? we have it. I mean, here in Norway, the weather is totally crap, so there is sky, you know, clouds all over the place. But guys, if you are somewhere in the world and it's night and you look up at the sky, the moon should be huge, because oftentimes just before the, you know, not actually on the 1st of August, but you know, the day before, 2 days before, it's already becomes very, very huge. So look out to the sky, look up, like the movie, look up, look at the sky, look, try to see the moon, and the moon should be huge. Bitcoin pumping, it's not pumping, it's moving up a little bit, you know, it's moving up a little bit. Oh, it's actually pumping. Wow, there is a V-shaped recovery, man. V-shaped recovery already. And altcoins are V-shaped recovery as well. Phantom is V-shaped recovery, but it's still, you know, looking down here. Yeah, it looks nice in Austria. There you go. Bro, what did I tell you about CR-Winner XP? People tell me about a lot of coins. LTC is back. Let's check out LTC because Hamza is, you know, LTC USDT. Hamza is quite ecstatic about it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this nice pump up here. This 15-minute chart. This actually had a nice pump up here. 5% pump. Damn, man. Damn, that's a nice pump. Yeah, it's recovering. I don't believe in the dumps, guys. I don't believe in dumps. I literally don't believe in the dumps. Now, I do hope that there will be pattern, but it doesn't look like there is gonna be pattern because there is so much bullishness, guys. This might already be over. This might already be over. Look at the pump up here. There is a volume as well. Breakout with the volume. Going towards the upside. People are bullish, guys. People are bullish. People are not bearish. People, you know, I understand people who cannot read the charts. They are like, yeah, it's gonna go down. It broke the support level, and when you break the support level, you go down, and it try to go. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You gotta understand the chart. You gotta feel it. You gotta be like, you know, you think of the charts like a girlfriend, right? You gotta understand her emotions, how it moves, how it behaves, you know. And before she said something, you gotta know what she's gonna say. Just like wife, you know. You're sitting there chilling with your beer, you know, you're having a nice time watching TV, something, and then you see your wife comes in, and you know something is gonna come. You don't know how, you don't know where, but you know that it's gonna come, and then suddenly, Sasha! You know, something comes, right? And that's the charts, right? You kind of feel something is gonna happen, but you know that, you know, even after it says Sasha, you know, I just have to be like, yo, and she's like, oh yeah, how you doing? Because she's happy, right? The charts are happy. The charts are like a girlfriend, right? Like your wife. They're happy. They want to go up, right? They go down because they, you know, they are charts, but you know, they still go up. This volume V-shape is still less than the selling volume. Yeah, exactly. It is still less than selling volume, and it is 5 minute charts to tell you the truth. So you know, don't get, you know, too excited. And right now you can you know, it is bouncing off of the support level, going into the 10-20 moving average. But I won't say that this is any kind of, you know, recovery just yet, because you know we still have, you know, 3 hours left. And it was waiting, I think it was waiting just before up here. So we didn't break anything, guys. Yes, we managed to, you know, pump a little bit towards upside, but on small time frames, right? So you can always see you can see up here, this is the main resistance up here, 29.3. This is the main resistance, right? 29.3. There's also probably some kind of, you know, line up here, something like this up here right now, hitting. So unless we break this towards upside, nothing is happening, guys. Nothing is happening. We can still, you know, push it more towards downside. Maybe even create some kind of, you know, falling wedge down here. Oh, maybe there is already lines up here. Maybe there is already lines. Let's check that out. Let's go to another chart up here. Let's go to another chart. Let's go to, let's see up here. Let's go to a chart that I haven't drawn anything on. Like, this is good. This is good enough. Okay, let's go up here. Maybe there is already pattern being formed that we are unaware of, because you can see these two tops up here. Let's try to do this. These two tops, this is the bottom, there is the midline, there is top line, there is a double line up here. Let's do that. Let's see how this actually plays out. Maybe it is. Let's double it up here. Maybe, baby, almost not crazy. Let's see up here. Let's go up there. No, let's go there. No. Why cannot I put it there? Over here. Put it down. Double it down. I mean, could be. It's not the best kind of, you know, pattern ever, but whatever. I'll take what I get. Let's double it down. I don't know. It's maybe it's too small time frame. Maybe it's too small time frame. What do we have over here? We have this, you know, move up here. We know that we hit support levels. Everybody's long in the support level, but I think it wants to go lower. I think it wants to go lower. That's what I think. Bears in control, boss. Nah, the bears have no control. Long month. I mean, if it dumps, I will buy more. If it goes up, I do nothing, or probably buy more as well. Bitcoin can't be stopped. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped. I'm glad you understand that. Check OP. What is happening with OP? We gotta go to Mladen coins down here. Where are Mladen coins? There is no. This is not Mladen coins. Where did I put Mladen coins? I should probably put some Mladen coins somewhere else. There he goes. Oh my God! Look at the recovery on OP. God damn it! Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that recovery, man. Some coins do, you know, some coins cannot be stopped, guys. Some coins cannot be stopped. Some coins cannot be stopped. This is crazy move. This is crazy move. Literally legit move. This is on the daily time frame. Yeah. Oh my God. This actually looks nice. Some coins cannot be stopped. Look at the doji on the bottom up here. You can see 30 minutes doji up here, but I don't like 30 minutes. But 1 hour there is nothing but, you know, 15 minutes. Do we have doji on everything on 30 minutes? Doji, doji, doji. Yeah, we have doji on, no, not on turbo. Turbo has no doji. UMA, no doji. XRP, no doji. I'm just clicking random coins to see if there is doji on everything. No, there is not doji on everything. Let's see these other coins. Atom has doji on the bottom. Look at the wick down here. How big is this wick actually? 1% actually on the dollar. 2% up recovery. But this is not done. For example, up here, Cosmos is not done yet, right? It's hitting the resistance level right now. So it needs to move pump more. And Bitcoin, I'm a little bit unsure what it's gonna do. I'm a little bit unsure. Yes, OP is doing nice. OP is doing very, very nice. But. Where is OP? OP USDT. But there is a line. Because this is a engulfing candle, so you can push the line, push this, you know, up there. If this is a retest, even if it's a retest, let's assume this is a retest up here towards the OP. Don't ask me why I did this over here. Don't ask me why I didn't draw the line like this over here. This is a TF Fans Club secret. This is a TF Fans Club secret, so don't ask me that. But let's assume this over here is actually resistance, and it right now is gonna pull back. This is stupidly bullish as well. Do you know why? Because there is a retest. I explained this once before, and it's not long ago that I actually understood this. When you have any kind of chart, any kind of pattern, and when you break any kind of trend line, and you break the trend line, and you have a retest on that line, this is actually showing bullishness. So even if it continues going down, this shows bullishness. This shows bullishness. all of these things shows bullishness, right? The only thing where you get some kind of top is that when you cannot even push it up to the to retest. When there is no retest, what does no retest tell you? On a psychological level, it tells you that bulls are unable to even retest the level. That's weakness. That's huge weakness. The fact that you can actually do this on the chart is actually hugely bullish. Even though if it goes towards downside, OP is hugely bullish. We gotta agree on that because there is a retest. Yes, thanks TL. I accumulate OP at the bottom. Imagine people are accumulating stuff on the bottom because of me, without me actually buying the bottom. Yeah, it was down here, right? Oh, that was nice. I remember that, man. I cry myself to sleep every night. No, it was actually not there. I don't know where it was. It could not be here. It must have been over here somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe down here somewhere. I don't remember. When did you bought? What is the level you bought at OP at? I don't remember. It's a long time ago. Rotenchi still awesome. Thanks, man. Beautiful coin. OP salt in my opinion. Yeah, so I tell you over and over again, guys. Listen to Ivan Otek. He's got like gold nuggets all over the place. And he's the guy that told me that because he's been in this space since 2014. So not only did he go through, you know, bull run, he went through 1, 2. This is his third bull run. 4 bull runs. I think he started at the top of the 2014 bull run, you know, bull run top. So he was through 1, 2, 3. This might be his 4th, you know, bull cycle. And you know, when people are, you know, and people like I'm on the tech that's been, you know, in the space, in the tech for so long time, you know, they pick up, you know, a couple of things that you need to understand. And you know, he said new coins do very, very well. Now I bought first time at 137. You post about OP in the chat. 137. Yeah, it's up here somewhere. It went down a little bit though. No, must be up here. 137. 137. It's down here. I don't know. And after we dumped, I accumulated more. There you go. Of course, it's gonna dump after I say something, buy something. Like Phantom yesterday. Like, you know, it's good, it's good, it's good. But you know, it might pull down, and it did pull down. But I think it still is good. I think still is good. Down here, right? So it all depends. It all depends, you know, how we're gonna see. But I would love. There we go. We can see up here that my lines are actually holding so far. So I would love to see some kind of pattern down here, and this might actually take a little while. So we have still 2 hours and 59 minutes left, and until the daily close. So I think there might be some kind of pattern for me here today and tomorrow on the bottom. I think this is. I want to tell you, I've been drinking from the teapot since 2014. Exactly. I think that there might be consolidation here on the daily time frame. I think because you see up here we have this week down here, and tomorrow once this closes, I think there will come another week on the downside. So I think after close tonight, no, this is Monday, and then we go towards up. Yeah, might be that, maybe on Monday. I think after the daily close, I think there will come another dump down here. We will get another week over here and then go towards the upside. And then we get this, you know, this double W pattern up here, and the target is all the way up there. And then after that, it just continue coming towards the upside because supermoons. I don't know if you guys, you know, understand. Is he shilling OP? My average buy is 190. That's low. That's low. Did you just spot buy OP or did you 10x OP? ARB is a good new coin, boss. Yeah, we got ARB on chart up here as a layer 2 somewhere up here. Where is ARB? No, ARB is layer 1. No, ARB is DEX. Yeah, ARB is DEX. So we've been looking at ARB as well up here. It is breaking a little bit towards downside up here, but it is on the support level. You gotta say it's on the support level. You might ask me again, man, why did you do that? Why did you break the line? And I know why I did that. Only I can do this kind of stuff, guys. You cannot do this. You know, if you haven't been, you know, doing TA, playing with lines for, you know, 5 years, you cannot do this. I can do that. You cannot do this. You gotta draw your line like this over here. This is your line. This is your line, and this is my line. Your line, my line. Your line, my line. Okay. So I can do that, you cannot do that. I don't know what it is. I just ate some food. What was that? But it's a lot of carbs in the food. It's pasta with some meat. It's a lot of carbs in the food, and I think it got me really excited because I haven't been eating anything the entire day, and I come home and I eat pasta, and suddenly I'm, you know, my energy levels are through the roof. Spot, nice, very nice. My energy levels are through the roof. So over here, maybe it's on the bottom up here. I'm a little bit unsure, but you know, we always look at what's happening on the top side as well. What is the top side up here? Oh, this looks nice. Oh, that looks nice. And then the midline up here is somewhere up here. Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh, that looks nice. Maybe it's, you know, I understand there is also a channel up here, but you see these 2 lines up here. It probably goes all the way down there. Let me check that out, because these things, you know, work that way. Yeah, it goes down there. So it is just climbing up here. You can say that, you know, this entire thing is a big channel up here, and then there should be midline over here somewhere. Maybe that's midline, or maybe there are 3 channels. It all depends. It all depends. Right now, the most important part, when you're trying to find the bottom or the top, you know, the most important part is not the entire thing. You know, it might be the bottom down here, right? That might be the bottom, right? But you're just looking at this last part to figure out whether this is the bottom, because you want to trade the moves. We want to trade the moves. So what we're going to do up here, we're going to take this last part up here. We're going to zoom into the last part, and see what we can find up here. Do we find any kind of pattern up here? This looks like a falling wedge, like immediately right off the bat, looks like a falling wedge. Up here, starts up here, something like this up here, give or take. And then bottom side looks like this, and this doesn't seem correct. The bottom line seems right. The bottom line seems nice, but the top line should then go something like this up here, maybe someplace. Yeah. So it looks like a falling wedge, right? I mean, it's some kind of channel-y falling wedge. Maybe it's squeezed just a little bit, tiny little bit up here, you know, to get some kind of feel of the falling wedge. Maybe it's a falling wedge. And just like we explained earlier, up here, these falling wedges come down here and then go towards the upside. And so there is some kind of bottom over here, but you know, is it gonna, you know, fake out down here and then go towards the upside? How is it gonna play out? Let's go in small time frames up here. See what's actually doing. It is curving. It's not doing the Bitcoin move. Bitcoin right now is also, you know, failed at one move. It's curving up here a little bit. I still think this is gonna create some kind of pattern. I don't know what kind of pattern it might create. It might, you know, go something like this, fall down and then right back up here again. But there will be something on the chart because V-shaped recovery are not patterns. I mean, it's just V-shaped recovery, just, you know, springs. V-shaped recovery, you know, what people say V-shaped recovery pattern. It's not a pattern. It's a spring. That's okay. Technically, it's a pattern. It's a spring, a pattern of a spring. But you know, they are springs. But you know, oftentimes you get something else on the chart that can tell you that, you know, whether we are at bottom or not. And you know, can we go back down to this bottom up here again and then towards upside? We got time, guys. We got time. Today's Sunday, tomorrow is Monday. We got until Tuesday, so you know, 2-3 days left. So you know, we got time for this. We got time for this. Let me see a little bit. Bitcoin was pulling back. Let's go back to OP. USDT up here. Let's check out OP. Was OP hitting the resistance? Yeah, it's pulling back right now. And there are a couple of lines up here that needs to be taken into consideration. I think that's one of those should be some place up here, right? So let's go and look at a little bit on some other coins and see what they are actually doing. So we looked at a little bit on Cardano up here, kind of some kind of, you know, bottom down here on this rising channel, but this rising channel doesn't, you know, even though you think it might actually bounce, the fact that it hit it up here and right now just following up here, this actually looks like it wants to go down over here. This actually looks like it wants to go down, so I'm a little bit unsure of what this means that everything is going to go down, because that's like 5% move down. I'll go right now, sitting on the, you know, bottom support levels on weekly, on daily, and it's getting squeezed, right? Algo is getting squeezed over here. Are we gonna see a dump up here? Is everything gonna dump like 5%, guys? This is, wow, this is 70% dump on Algo. No way, I don't think this can happen. Like 5% up here, maybe down here to this week down here. So if Cardano drops 5%, then Algo drops down 5%, and everything else drops down 5% up here. Now that will make kind of sense, right? Because if everything drops like something like 5% down here, you get to these bottoms, right? So there is some kind of channel over here, right? So everything drops down 5% more, 5-6%, something like this, right? I mean, going into this channel bottom, right? So you see 6.69% down here to the bottom from the top of the channel. If this is a channel towards downside over here, this short-term channel. So is everything gonna drop another 5%, guys? Interesting. Let's go weekly time frame up here. Let's remove, you know, readjust the lines a little bit up here. Let's go some place up here. Maybe over. Let's go daily time. This also has this, you know, very weird pattern. Where's the 5% up here? It's on double. If you double this, it goes down. Let's just double it all the way to goes down. Where is the 5% up here? This is 18%. There is no way. 5% is just kind of wick down. 5% is just kind of wick down. So you know, everything, you know, wicks down a little bit more, fakes out, and then right back up again. Get like panic going on. ARB is gonna continue down. You think ARB is gonna continue down? Or what's the reasoning for that? What's the reasoning for ARB continuing going towards the downside? Is this, nah, I'm a little bit unsure. To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit unsure because I cannot see anything going down if Bitcoin goes up. If our theory is correct that supermoons are coming, we should pump right now the supermoons for this last pump towards the upside. And right now, everything on the chart is also telling us that this wasn't any kind of top on the Bitcoin, so we should pump technically very, very soon. If this is correct, then I cannot see, for whatever that this is going to continue towards downside. We already hit these bottoms down a couple of times. We already, broke towards upside. This might be, look here, look at this bigger channel over here, man. Look at this bigger channel. We broke the midline towards upside, and right now we are doing a falling wedge into that midline up here before we go towards upside. It does look bullish. It does look bullish. Check the group. Okay, yes, let's check the group. Oh, okay. But this is daily. This is daily, and this is just the last option, right? This is just this option over here. Yeah, well, technically it did break down. But the bigger trend is your friend, right? I like this though. I like this. The bigger trend. I know this over here is option, it's pulling back a little bit, too much towards downside, but I still think it's gonna bounce. I think it's on the bottom support. I think it's gonna bounce. TLA astrology channel with some crypto mixed in. Yeah, we are moon channel with some lines, but we pop some lines on our moons. BYBIT is not support of a multi-month rising channel. Good evening, Juan Alasva. How you doing, man? Playing your music. Are you excited? Are you excited about this? I don't think a lot of channels. I actually haven't been following a lot of channels. I gotta tell you the truth, guys. I gotta tell you the truth. I'm not following a lot of TI channels anymore. I used to follow a lot of TI channels when I was learning. I was following this and that channel. I was looking at almost everything every single day. Like I would watch 5 videos, of different channels, after another. And then at one point, I don't know why, but everybody's using Fibonacci and Elliott waves and market cipher and stuff like that, and it just doesn't interest me anymore. It literally doesn't interest me. And so I'm trying to find gold nuggets here and there, but it's very, very hard. You are the one and only. There you go. Thanks for playing my music. Of course, man. It is a stupidly good song, man. Stupidly good song. I love it, man. You are a magician with the keys, man. It's awesome. I love it. The song is so, guys. If you like the song, link it down in the description. Go to Van Alesva channel and subscribe to the guy. The guy is literally the magician. It's very good. We love his music. My most loyal listener. We love you, Van Alesva. We love you. So I think this all looks okay. So, and a lot of these other channels, I'm a little bit unsure what they are looking at, right? We are still looking at 28.5. We are looking for this move down if it might happen, but we are not bearish. We haven't been bearish in a long time, and it's kind of okay. I think our theory might play out. Eventually, right? I think our theory might play out. Let's. Yeah, there is one. Yeah. Well, of course, we forgot. Yesterday's Bitcoin video, I wanted to show you the Bollinger Bands, but then I forgot. I wanted to show you the Bollinger Bands, but then I forgot. Guys, look at this. This is the daily time frame, guys. Yes, we are bleeding down on the daily time frame, but look at the squeeze up here. The squeeze is legit, but this isn't actually the important part. If you go to the weekly time frame, guys, look at the squeeze up here. Look at the squeeze. The move is gonna happen, guys. Look at the squeeze. Look down here, guys. Let me show you down here. Look down here. The RS, this Bollinger Band squeeze right now is at 288. It has never before in the history of Bitcoin been below 6.97. This is the lowest down here. This is the lowest. It has never been this low. This one down here. It has never in the history of Bitcoin been this low. And look now. It is below all of the lows. Bitcoin has never been less volatile. In the history of Bitcoin, we have never been less volatile on the weekly time frame than we are right now. Can you imagine what's gonna happen? Last time that happened, we had a big dump over here. When this thing over here happened, we had a big pump. When this move happened, every single time we have this squeeze, the big move comes, guys. The huge, the biggest moves comes. Right over here, right up here. When we had this squeeze down here, look what happened. Right up here, right up here. Right when you had this squeeze up here, look what happened. Right over here on this move up here. Just when we had this candle up here, look what happened next, right? The move is gonna come. Do you trade ever with margin? Of course. Is there any other kind of trading? NFTs, that stuff, mate. NFT, what NFT? This? Yeah, NFT, that stuff on this one. Any pump up is to be shorted, in my opinion. Big dump coming. This is the calm before the storm. Looking at 6-hour time frame, prices below the 50 and 200 EMA are to close bearish on the 6-hour. You might be right, I do not know, but you know, the way we see the chart is a little bit different. How do I become green? You join our club. You join our club. You go to the YouTube, the late adopter /join, and you join there. Sign in to become a member. Yeah, there you go. If you want to become a member, there is a link down below. Rolling fresh mown grass. Exactly. How do I become free? So that's how you become free. So this looks good, guys. This looks good. So the move is gonna come, guys. It's gonna be big move. And right now I'm not expecting this move down. I'm actually expecting this move up. You know, can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine a 20% move towards the upside in 1 week? Just like exploding through everything. Do you know how much FOMO that's gonna create? Do you know how much FOMO that's gonna create? I explained this before. Everybody missed this pump over here. Everybody missed this pump over here. Everybody missed this pump over here. And right now we're gonna get the fourth pump that everybody's gonna miss. The fourth pump. Of course, the pump is gonna happen unless we dump towards downside. But everybody, a lot of FOMO. But every time you have a FOMO up here at the top, the price consolidates. FOMO consolidation. FOMO up here consolidation, right? Every single time. So people who do not know how to trade, who do not know how to look at the charts, they miss every single pump because they think it's gonna go down. They wait, and then pump happens so fast. They cannot catch the pump, and when that happens, they miss the pump, and then what happens? The price can actually continue going towards the upside again. But this time around, I don't think we're gonna have a pump and consolidation up here. What I think is gonna happen, very legitly, is that we're gonna have a pump, and then we're gonna have a pump, and then we're gonna have a pump, and then up here there will be consolidation and down. So the first pump everybody's gonna miss. They're gonna start FOMOing it up here. It's gonna, you know, they're gonna think it's gonna go down. Then it's gonna pump again. Then it's gonna consolidate again. Then they're gonna think it's gonna dump here again. Then it's gonna go up here. You know, at one point they will start FOMOing. Everybody will FOMOing. But once this last move is done, once everybody's in on the pump, it's gonna go down. And that is what I'm actually looking for. So over here I'm not bearish because, you know, people didn't FOMO in. As long as people are not in the haven't FOMO in, there is nothing to worry about. You know, you can buy Pepe as long as people haven't FOMO in. But when everybody FOMOs in on Pepe, all the influencers talk about Pepe. Pepe is being, you know, displayed in on the Wall Street in New York or wherever the Wall Street is. When Pepe is all over the place and everybody FOMOs in on Pepe, who is gonna buy your bags? M pattern at the top with the lower low. I don't think M pattern is gonna happen because we already had M pattern last year. Over here we had this very fast big move that everybody missed. Then we had consolidation and then we explode towards upside and everybody thought it's gonna pull back, and then we had this small but over here there was already M top pattern up here at the chart. We already had that, so I think that's, you know, it isn't that far back in history that we have forgotten about this M-top pattern. So I'm a little bit unsure whether it's gonna be M-top pattern. But there is one thing that's very scary, guys, and when you hit 46k, might be that. There is one thing that's scary, guys, and I gotta tell you what it is. So the theory that goes something like this, right? The theory goes that we are doing this, you know, slow move towards the upside up here, and then we do this big fast move, and then we go 1 year, you know, consolidation pattern up here towards October, right? either consolidation pattern or rising consolidation pattern. I don't know how this is gonna play out. We're gonna check this out later, right? But the theory is that this right now goes up here towards some kind of 46 levels up here, and then dies out and goes towards upside, right? That's the way I see the charts right now, right? We think this is gonna go towards upside and downside, and then do another move towards upside, zigzag pattern, right? Towards upside. That's the thing. But I've seen the reasons why we can actually have. I've seen the reasons why. Let me just see this up here. Is this the line? Wow, this is actually a nice line. Can we start with this line? Doesn't matter. Let's start with this line. There are good reasons for why we could have right now something like, this goes towards upside over here. Something like this up here, right? Do you see what this is, guys? Do you see what I'm drawing up here? Do you see what this is? It's a parabolic move towards upside. It is quite possible to, this is also a good theory. This can also happen. This can also happen. We could have a parabolic move on our hands where we just explode towards upside up here. Because the trend is not broken yet. So we can, parabolic move. The trend is not broken yet. So as long as the trend is not broken, technically it can continue parabolically towards upside. So until we see some kind of 46k move and then we break the trend and everything goes down, technically speaking, it can just continue towards upside. We could be in the start of the parabolic move that everybody's unaware of. Now, I've seen other people, talking about it and talking about this parabolic move. I think it's a very unlikely thing to happen. I gotta tell you that. I think it's a very unlikely thing to happen because if this parabolic move happens, we are quitting in 2024, right? But we are not, still projecting that the top is gonna be in 2025, not 2024, right? So it could be very likely that we want that. Yeah. It would be nice. It would be nice, but I gotta tell you the truth, guys. As long as the theory behind the parabolic moves, right? It's very simple. It's very simple. Yeah, as long as the trend is not broken, it is parabolic move, right? So over here, when the price starts going towards upside, right? When price starts going towards upside, it increases the speed all the time. It just increases the speed, right? But the trend is never broken. The trend is never broken, right? It increases the speed. But the trend is never broken, right? And that's parabolic move, right? You can draw it up here, you can draw it up here, it doesn't matter. Let's draw it up here. Maybe you can draw it up here because, it's a nice line. Doesn't matter. It's still not broken. The parabolic move is not broken yet, right? And you can see up here, I mean, it's not broken. It goes all the way up here, right? And then you get this pullback up here, and over here, this is when the parabolic move is broken, right? So parabolic move is technically possible as long as you do not break the trend. You need to increase the move, you need to increase the, you increase the speed of the trend all the time towards upside, but you cannot break the trend. Because when you break the trend, like over here, the move is done. It is finished. By definition, it is finished, right? Over here, technically right now, we are not breaking the trend. Technically right now, we have this trend over here, we are not broken. We have this trend over here that we are not broken. So even if you go all the way down to the 26k, we still haven't broken the trend. So technically you can say that, even though this very first move, we don't have actually a lot of data, but you can technically say this can be a parabolic move. Now, could that happen? It could. Is it likely? I don't think so right now because of, other stuff. But I think our theory is better. I think our theory is better that these are the quick moves to push the price a little bit up and then do this big fast move wherever variform was in, and then you get consolidation pattern on the downside. I think that's more realistic in some kind of sense because we need to wait until 2025 for some kind of top, right? So if you're gonna follow what's previously been happening in Bitcoin, so there is that. How's Phantom doing right now? 3.2% up here on the downside. What time is it right now? We've been streaming for 1 hour. Okay, guys. So we're gonna. Last time I need to mention it again. We got a 3. Let's see if Mladen joined. We gotta see if Mladen joined on the stream. How can Mladen not join? TA Fans Club. Mladen, come on, man. Only 3 people. So guys, if you wanna, there are links in the chat. If you wanna join TF Fans Club in the World Series of Trading, we're gonna be trading. It starts registration ends in 17 days, but it starts on the 7th of where is it? I don't know where it is. It starts 7th of August. The competition starts 7th. If you want to join our team, TF Fans Club team, we have Mladen. Hopefully we have Mladen. We don't have Mladen yet, but hopefully we will have Mladen, very, very sure. You're welcome to join. Use the link below. We want to get at least 10 members so we can have fun in the competition. So there is that. I'm going to try to do a little bit better job by, recruiting the newbies into the team, so we can actually have a team when it pops up. Guys, thank you for stopping by. It was interesting. We didn't trade anything right now, but I think that's because right now Bitcoin and everything else needs to consolidate a little bit. It might be very close to the bottom up here, but I think I want to see some kind of pattern or something like that, before I actually enter the trade. And Bitcoin right now, it's not it might be down here. I mean, nah, I'm gonna pass on this one, and thank you for stopping by. We had fun though. We talked about the lines. We talked about Bitcoin OP, and it was interesting. Guys, as always, have a nice day. Enjoy. You know what to do with the links. TF Fans Club. I'll see you around. I'm gonna go do stuff. Maybe I do a trade or 2 or 5 later. I don't know. Maybe I'll post on Telegram. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for stopping by. Where is my outro? There's my outro. Let me stop the music first, because the outro has the music as well. Bye bye guys. Where is my outro?